Okay, let's stop and see the ranger. Hi, I'm on site 11. Okay, thank you. Okay, the entrance to Pennekamp Park. Haven't been here for a few years. I used to actually have a house down here in Key Largo, and it pains me to say that I had to sell it. So coming back here to Pennekamp is kind of like an old homecoming, because the house was literally across the street from the park. It's a nice gateway coming into the park. I like coming through those trees. The first place we're going to stop is the marina. I don't know, it just sort of draws me like a magnet. But since I'm a diver, and I've been diving for many, many years, this just seems like the home that I want to come back to. I've launched my boat many, many times from these ramps. In fact, my son and I took a boat out yesterday. We went diving at Molasses. You can tell there's not a whole lot of people here today. I guess this whole COVID thing still has people scared. I don't know. But normally Pennekamp is like mobbed. So I was able to get a campsite a while back, and we took full advantage of it. By that I mean, we got my son certified as a diver, and although he was tested in Florida Springs, yesterday was his first open water dive. We're about ready to get underway, so I'm signing off. Bye. Go on in. So all the snorkel tours, the cattle boats that take people out to see the reef. I think they're shut down because of this supposed virus. I always like coming up over this bridge. It's just pretty. As you get up to the top, start to see the waterway where the boats go into the mangrove river to get offshore to go diving. We'll catch the other side on the way back. There's a couple beach areas up here some people come to, because really there isn't any true beaches here in the Keys. Everything is limestone rock. The park's done a good job giving people a place to go. Even though it's steamy out here and the water is probably close to 90 degrees, it's still nice to get wet. For those people who like nature, and I guess there isn't many who don't, the park has a couple walking trails. Here's one here. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about it, because this is a tour of the general park. I'm not going to get caught up on a lot of details. Okay, here's the one swim beach. I was by here earlier and there was nobody here except for one lone kayaker. Looks like it's the same thing. There's nobody here. What I like to point out is that island up there holds a real special place in my heart. When I lived down here, that's where all of my children and my nephew, they all learned to water ski out there. And that island was the place where we would keep the people who weren't riding on the boat, but would watch all the skiers. So that's Largo Sound. A lot of good times out there. Now here's something I don't remember, that they ever had these signs posted, although I can say with experience that there are crocodiles out there. I'll point to where my house used to be, and I had some guests down to visit me, and my godson was on a wave runner, and after he docked the wave runner at my house, sure enough, there was a crocodile that was right there that I guess followed him in. We still talk about that. Well, there it is. There's Largo Sound. The North Channel is out that way, just past that boat. It'll take you up to the northern reefs. And then the South Channel I can't show you. But if I walk around this way, John Pennekamp is right there. We'll go show you the beach in a second. But the whole park is surrounded by these mangroves, and they're really important to all the ecosystem of the ocean, because they're basically a nursery for everything that lives offshore. Damn, it's good to be down here again. Okay, we're going to go to the main swimming beach. This is what they call Cannon Beach. Supposedly there's a 17th century Spanish shipwreck there. But really, I don't know if you saw that or not. That iguana just ran in front of me. There's a bunch of cannons they have out there. Pretty cool, but the water's kind of murky. It's a good place to go play. They have an aquarium up here. Not sure I'm going to go in and show you. Ah, there's a big iguana. I think it was about the size of a dog. Just ran away from me. I'll show you the top of the bridge here, or the scenery from that bridge. I already showed you the south. And there's the north. Looks like the tide's going out. Believe it or not, we used to go night diving in the mangrove rivers at night for lobster. Be surprised what you find down there. Speed bump. We'll see if we can cheat on this one. The front wheel, not the back. We've already been to this area. The marina is to my left. So we're going to make a right. We're going to go into the main parking lot. Hey, and a shout out to all the volunteers and the staff that work here. Really, really nice people. Really take care of the park. You can see the pride. Here's the aquarium. We'll stop. I just won't ride by. But yeah, there's the aquarium building and the visitor center. Probably hop in there a little bit later. This is where also you get your tickets for the snorkel tours and such. There it is, boat tours, concession stands, things like that. Typical government-run stuff, but they do it very well. And here's the main beach. I remember being here as a boy in 1964. Came down with my parents after we got bit by the diving bug. Let me show you a couple of these. The cannons. So there it is. There's Largo Sound again. There's my island. But right out there, you can see the buoys. There, you just saw a snorkeler just come up. It's real shallow around the perimeter, all through here. But then you get out there towards the middle, it drops off pretty deep and pretty dark. But then you come up to a shallow area again, and that's where those cannons are. Okay. I was here yesterday and the beach was packed, so I guess it's just too early for a lot of people yet. Okay, the reason we came down was to dive, which we did yesterday. We're going to do again tomorrow. Today's an off day, so we're just going to kind of tour, kind of kick around a little bit. But now we're going to head to the campground. Pretty rustic, but yet it's pretty nice. What surprised me is they have a full hookup. So I've got electric, water, and sewer. I don't know how much wind noise you're going to get. Okay, we made the right. We're going past the marina once again. See, a couple of boats got out early. I don't blame them. Seas were a little choppy yesterday. Have no idea what to expect today. There's a bikeway out on Route 1. Not completed yet, but it's going to run from Key Largo down to Key West. From what I read, about 75% of it's complete. That'd be an awesome ride, especially when you get down around the 7 Mile Bridge. Okay, here's the entrance to the Here's the entrance to the campground. A dirty word just came out of my mouth. Who golfs? I just pissed a lot of people off by saying that. So, get a good idea of the campers. Definitely a no frills campground. I'll just give you a quick look. Here's mine, number 11. That's all wetland behind me. From what I counted, there's like 47, I think, sites here. You can see there's not a whole lot of junk sitting around. You would think a place where there's a lot of boating and diving, there'd be a lot of sport equipment, stuff like that, but not so. Like just some people packing up to leave. Here's the turnaround for the campers. Here's one bathhouse. And I'll tell you what, the bathhouses are like immaculate. They really are. I've been real surprised and real happy and real pleased about that. And there's the other bathhouse in front of me. That's the one actually right across from my campsite. Well, there you have it, the no-frill tours of Pennekamp State Park. Of course, the real park is offshore, about 5 miles. That's where all the reef line is. That's why everybody comes here. Okay, that's it for today. Once again, adios, I'm a ghost.